Oilers postgame following a 3-1 win over the Canmore Eagles, and with me now is assistant coach of the Okotoks Oilers, Reid Hnatowich. And coach, quite simply, I look at the Oiler effort tonight, and despite it being 3-1, plenty of opportunities to try and put this Canmore Eagle team away, but it was a little bit of a grind after it went up 2-0, and they get that breakaway goal by Mitchell Watson. But how did you guys pull away in the third and stay with it?
Yeah, I think our first period was really good. We limited their chances quite a bit, and we were pretty greasy in terms of getting pucks into that mid lane and generating opportunities. Second period there gave them a little bit of life. Getting in our D zone, they were just a little bit more aggressive in terms of getting pucks into that mid lane. Obviously, Jack, right? I don't think he was challenged a ton, but played really good in that second period where they had those three opportunities. And then after that, if we want to be a team to kind of move forward, progress, and develop, we need to learn how to manage and win those hockey games when they're tight, when it's a 2-1 game, right? When it's a 3-1 game. And I think we did a really good job in terms of our closeout, sticking to the game plan with it, trying to eliminate majority of their opportunities. And when we did allow those opportunities, Jack was there to bail us out.
When a team is playing the way they are, and I look at times where you put up 34 shots on Andre Proctor-Ramirez and you only get up 3, and maybe you could add a couple more. How do you kind of keep with this Oiler club to kind of stay with it when it's not an easy night, because there hasn't been many?
That's the biggest thing, not getting in our own heads in terms of just sticking to the game plan. We obviously mass produce our shots. Our zone time was high, and we out-possessioned the team for majority of the night. So even if the success point isn't with the goals for, the success point is with the puck possession, the success point is with the shots on net, and just really kind of taking control. I thought we were aggressive off the forecheck. We turned pucks over early. A lot of guys sitting there skating, making plays. I thought our draws relative today versus Camrose last game were way better, more kind of focused, more dialed. So it's those small little things that kind of add up to the bigger picture for sure.
Carter Massier and Connor Gorley come into the lineup. You get 11 forwards. Carter Massier gets a goal. Connor Gorley, I think, for trying to get reacquainted with some line mates he had in the past where it was Bantam or even the midget days that he had. What was it like to have just those kind of forwards that were size, and then with Massier a little bit more skill and his veteran presence as a 20-year-old?
Obviously, super excited having Carter back in the lineup, and couldn't be more proud of him with regards to how he played tonight, and with him actually, putting the puck in the net early there. That's a cool situation where the kid hasn't had the easiest path in terms of his junior hockey career with injuries and stuff, but today I think he did a really good job of just kind of settling down, getting his feet back, getting into it, and just happy for him to put that goal in. And then obviously with Gorley, what a cool addition to kind of build and grow with this group. He's big guy, can be a powerful forward. He's fast on the forecheck, and I think what's cool with him is as he gets comfortable and used to these, the new systems and how we're playing, I think we'll see him contribute offensively as well.
Tomorrow night, Brooks Bandits, we know who they are. You've got them 4 more times before the season's out. It's a big one tomorrow, and I hate the term measuring stick games in this part of the season, because for this club, they're all measuring stick games, but what does this team have to do to come away with a chance to go to 500?
Well, I think, the biggest thing with Brooks is they can sit there and they can make plays. So really the biggest thing is just being stingy in our defensive zone. Obviously, right, if we sit there and we try and get into a shootout with them, our chances of success are lower. So we just need to focus on that 0, make sure our defensive zone is something that's dialed. We need to eliminate their opportunities. Fast throughout the neutral zone, really simple in terms of how we progress pucks. And then obviously in the O zone, especially with their forechecks, trying to eliminate them off their retrievals, being quick on them, turning over pucks. And then again, just like the game plan today, the more we can get into that middle against that team, the harder we can make it for that goalie, the more success we'll have.
Appreciate your time, Coach, and we'll see you tomorrow against Brooks.
Thanks, Gino.
We have the first goal scorer of tonight's game, Carter Massier, making his home debut. It took almost 3.5 months to get there, but Carter Massier take us through your first game at home and your first game back. I seen you up in the stands. We've had the odd chat of you wanting to get back into the saddle so badly. You finally get to. What did it feel like to be out on the ice tonight?
It was awesome. It's pretty frustrating watching your team play for 3 months, and tonight, getting the goal and then the win with the team, it's awesome.
Just looking at how this process went for this Oilers team tonight, what did it mean to be in the lineup and be an assisting hand to just anywhere you played, whether it was with Nolan Flynn and Connor Gorley or on the power play units when you had the chance?
That was awesome. All the boys, you can play with all of them. They all work hard, and it was fun.
Take us through this exact game with your veteran presence, along with Brendan Boyle now, with forward fronts for you guys. How did you dictate and how did you manage to get through this game where you maybe should have had a couple more than you did, but you're able to pull away?
Yeah, it's frustrating when you can't get those ones you want to go in, but, it's more defense this game when you're up by 2, so...
Looking at the Brooks Bandits tomorrow, it's circled on the calendar for yourself, it's circled on the calendar for your teammates. You've seen them from the stands a couple times, but what does this team have to do to come away with a victory tomorrow?
I just think we got to stick to what we do best, just work hard, compete, skate, and I think we'll be fine tomorrow.
Was there anything specific you thought about when you realized you were going to play for the first time at Payson and it took you 3 months, or you realized that you've been on the road the whole time?
Honestly, it was just to get my feet moving, and just try not to do anything too much, just keep it simple.
Appreciate the time, Carter, and congratulations on the win and the goal and point per game man right now.
Thank you.